Are you an art student? Everyone around you is talking about AI, but deep down you don't really know what AI actually is. Or you're already an art director or motion designer, have years of experience. You have learned 2D, 3D, have a real project experience, but since AI appeared, you start to feel uneasy. From AI is not art to I'm curious, but I don't know where to start, to finally use AI as a tool to support my own creative work. If you feel it's time to try AI but you don't know where to begin, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a live-action quality transition in under 50 minutes using AI. No complicated software, no coding. I will use Midjourney to generate the key visuals, Photoshop to rework into the image, and Kling AI to turn them into a cinematic transition. To generate this video, we only need 2 keyframes. If it is your first time using AI, don't worry. Let's jump into Midjourney. First, go to the Midjourney website and log in. I'm currently using the basic plan, $8 per month. If you're just starting with AI, I honestly think this plan is more than enough. You don't need an expensive one. The matter is learning how to think by using AI instead of just generating more image. After login, click the Create button in the left. It brings you into the image and video generation interface. In the center, it is where you type your prompt. On the left side of the import box, you will see an Add Image icon. Click it. There are a few more options there. We're not going to use them just yet, but I will show you why they're important later. We first generated the end frame together. It is super easy, just 3 steps. For a quick start, I'm not going to overthink the prompt. I will just write something short and see what Midjourney gives me. So I will type a prompt like this. 6th century sailing ship on the ocean. Behind the ship, a huge dragon approaching. Live action. Very short prompt. Let's see what Midjourney comes up with. It is actually super impressive. And it is something I really want you to notice. I did not use a long, complicated prompt. I didn't twist any advanced setting. It is Midjourney doing what it's best at, turning a simple idea into a strong visual. If it is your first time using AI, don't worry about being perfect. Start simple. Let AI surprise you first. Midjourney usually gives you 4 images for 1 prompt. Let's take a quick look. The first one feels more like an illustration, more like an old comic book style. It's nice, but it doesn't really feel like live action. The second one, I really love this one. The dragon is right in the middle of the frame. I can feel the dragon. It's like the shape have just realized what is coming, and they're trying to escape. There is the tense in this image. The third one is great too. Here we see the dragon more from the front. It feels powerful, very direct, most like it's looking into the camera. The last one, it's fine, not bad, just not as strong as the others. So for me, the second one and the third one image are the strongest. And this part is important. There is no correct choice here. You are not picking the best image. You are picking the image that tells the story you want to tell. Step 2. Now we are going to generate another image. This image also be used as a part of our end frame. And this time I want to switch to a different scene. I prompt like in the commercial ads for VR headset, a middle-aged man sits in the center of the bright modern room on a game set. Beneath his shoes, the floor is filled with ocean water. Live action. This contrast will help to make a transition feel more powerful. For the end frame, I want the character to sit in the center of the frame, fully immersed in a VR world. The first image is actually pretty good. The character works well, but the room feels too clean. It's almost like a hospital, and it's not really the feeling I want. The second image, I really like the chair on this one. It feels more like a real gaming setup, but I wish the character was facing more toward the camera. I want a strong, more direct connection. The third image has the similar issues. The environment feels a bit too clean, almost like a hospital or even a dream sequence. doesn't feel live-in. The third image, yeah, I actually like this one a lot. The character isn't middle-aged, but the room feels much more real. It feels like a space someone actually live in. That's more important to me than matching the age perfectly. That is an important point. When you work with AI, you're not just generating the image, you are making creative trade-offs. Sometimes you sacrifice a small detail to gain a strong overall feeling. Now, let's refine the image. Here's the prompt I'm going to use. In a commercial ads for VR headset, a middle-aged man sits in a modern game chair. Ocean water covers his floor beneath his feet. 16th century sailing ships surround him, and behind the ship, a huge dragon is approaching. High-angle camera shot, live action. To generate this image, I'm going to use the last three images that I was happy with as a visual reference. Those images already have the mood, compositing, and realism I want. Instead of starting from zero, I let AI build on something that already works. I selected the three images and simply drag them into the prompt box. Once they are uploaded, Midjourney automatically treats them as a style reference image. That means the AI will try to match the lighting, texturing, overall feeling, not copy them exactly, but stay the same visual language. The text prompt tells AI what to create it. The reference images tell AI what should it feel. Once again, Midjourney gives us 4 options. Out of those 4 images, my favorite is the third one. I really like the floor around the character. This feet is starting to break like a character is stepping into another dimension. At this point, the end frame is almost there, but before we move on, let's quickly jump into the start frame. To generate the start frame, I'm using the simplest prompt possible. In a commercial ads for VR headset, a middle-aged man sits in the center of the bedroom, sits on a gaming chair, live action. There are 4 images Midjourney generated. I'm pretty happy with this one. We can clearly see the fingers, the legs, and the environment feels very real. So we have done our start image. To make this transition work properly, we need the clean separation of the character from the background. And that is where your Photoshop skill comes in. First, we select the character in the image. Then I go to the top menu, click Edit. From there, I choose Generated Fill. In the prompt box, I simply tapped Remove the character. And just like that, Photoshop's AI removes the person from the image. Next, we do the same selection on the start frame. Once the character is selected, we hold Ctrl press J to copy the selected character on the new layer. Now I take this character layer and place it into the end frame image. The composition is working, but the color doesn't match yet. So the final step in Photoshop is color correction. I use curves and color balance to adjust the character's tones until they match the background. Now we have 2 images with the same character in the scene, but there is still something missing. In my video, we can clearly see the zoom out camera movement and more space for the character's legs and rooms in the end scene. And I would love to have a 16:9 size videos. Where we get that in Midjourney? We go back to Midjourney, click Edit, upload the end frame, click Move and Resize. Reduce the size of the image in the frame. Give the simple prompt like the legs of the man and the dragon. Again, Midjourney offers us 4 options. I would love to use this one. So the next step is to switch the aspect ratio by 16:9. Once I do that, Midjourney quickly generates the full expanded version of the image. From here, you can make a small local adjustment based on your own joy. We do the same thing for the start frame. Write a very simple prompt. and generated the expanded version. Now we have our both start frame and end frame ready. The final step is to jump into Kling AI. We choose image to video, uploaded our start frame, and uploaded our end frame, paste in the prompt I have prepared. And I let the AI generate the transition. And now let's see what kind of video we get. I want to be honest with you, the process is not always smooth. Sometimes the AI-generated results are far from what I want. Strange image, broken motion, totally mistake movement, but that's part of working with AI. Every failed result helps you understand the tool better. And sometimes you discover a new creative idea which gonna take much more efforts and time by using traditional way to produce it. I'm currently preparing a few new tutorials for the next coming weeks. If you have any idea, welcome to leave your comment below. Okay guys, thank you for watching my video again, and thank you for following me. See you in next video. Bye!